Today we are doing a live on the new paper pumpkin. I just got this yesterday, and let me tell you, this is a gorgeous kit. As you can tell, I've already opened it. In it is a Cajun Craze ink spot, our instruction sheet, the artwork sheet for the stamp set, which includes 3 leaves, some flying geese, 2 pumpkins, 2 acorns, and the greetings are wishing you the happiest of days, thinking of you, warm wishes, and thankful. Gorgeous stamp set. So we have that in there. We also have this die cut sheet. There's some leaves, a fox, some pumpkins, and the thankful sentiment. We have this die cut sheet, and we have this one, a frame with a tree. All right, also in here, there's multiples of these because this kit makes 9 cards. There is a black coppery black, depends on how you look at it, sheet of foil leaves, and then we have a sheet of tags. There's our stamp set. We have some glue dots as well as some mini dimensionals. We have a package of ribbon, and look at these cards. There's this one that has that toile paper with the trees and deer. There is this one that is a checkered pattern. And I missed one. There's this one that is like a linen look. So we're going to need one of each of those. And the envelopes, the flaps are all done for us. So we'll get one of each of those. And then, oops, I'll put all this other stuff back in the kit, because we're only going to be making one of each tonight. And that way, I won't keep you too long. All right, I'm going to set the envelopes aside, and I'm going to divide this into 3 piles, and we'll figure out what we need for each card. All right, we're going to need one of these to go with that. We're going to need this to go with that. And this one is the corn and the fox and the pumpkin. Oh, this thankful goes with this one. So this one must be these leaves and 2 of these gorgeous leaves and one of these big ones, and we need one of these banners for this one. All right, I'm going to put these away as well. So I don't lose any pieces. And we're going to get started. All right, oh, I guess I should take out one of these ribbons as well. If I can get one out. It's a nice grosgrain ribbon. So that is, I don't like grosgrain for bows, but I do like them for just like putting little pieces of ribbon on your card, because it's got a nice thick weight to it. All right, let's pull out our embellishments. And instead of using the ink spot, I'm going to bring in my full-size ink pad just because it's easier. All right, I think, my friends, we are ready to go. So this is our first card, so let's do this one first. I'll grab a bone folder and give that a nice press. Now this is already white on the inside, so we don't have to add anything there, which is nice. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our greeting. And this one is going to be wishing you the happiest of days. Now, where is my Stamparatus? Because I'm guessing I'm probably going to need to stamp it a couple of times. Now, I want to give this stamp a little cleaning first. New stamps, you know, there's oils and stuff from the production process on there. Wishing you the happiest of days. We'll clean up last night's mess that never got cleaned up. All right, so we will get that inked up. Now you very easily can use the little ink spots. I like to save them. I've already got one of each ink pad color and one of each ink spot color. So I don't like to open them if I don't have to, because that way I can use them for little gifts and ordering incentives and stuff like that. All right, let's clean this stamp. Just use this because it's handy. And I'm going to put it right back in here so I don't lose it. I love this stamp set. All right. Pop that out. Now we get to build our card. Oh, no, we don't. We need to stamp some leaves. We need to stamp some leaves. We don't want that to be plain Jane. So let's bring that stamp pad back in here and get stamping. Now, I could have used a larger block and put 3 on one block, but I didn't. And I like to go off the edge of the page, and I like to go in different directions. Just to make it interesting. All right, maybe a little one right there. And a little one right there. That will do it. Oops, not that. Let's find my water bottle. What did I do with it? I did have it. There we go. Clean that stamp off. And we're going to pop that back in too. There we go. Isn't that pretty? All right, now we're going to use these leaves like so. We're going to put these gold ones down like that. And this will be here. I think what I'm going to do, first off, is I'm going to take a dimensional or two and put my greeting on. And that way I can tuck my leaves in where I want them. Make sense? Woman with no fingernails is trying to peel the backs off with her nails. All right. Wishing you the happiest of days. Now, where is my mat? And we'll pop some adhesive right here. And I'm just going to tuck that so that it's underneath the edge, but not off the edge of the card, because we want it to fit in the envelope nice, right? And same with this one. I'm gonna tuck this, I'm gonna go down here, like so. I have to look at my instructions for a second. I think they might have used 3. No, they used 2 of those. I'm missing a gold one. That's what it's all about. All right, I'm going to lift this up and move it. It gives me a minute here. I'm going to tuck that up under like so. There we go. And now this little guy will go here. And I need 2 more. So let me grab one. And I'll put one like so. And the other one like so. And then this ribbon, we're just going to fold it in half. I'm going to put a little adhesive there to see if it will help it stay shut for me. There we go. That'll do it. And then we'll tuck this way up under here with our tails going down. Now I'm going to use some of these. Hey, Carol. Glad you could join me. Today is Paper Pumpkin Day. And I just got this new kit yesterday. And since it's a fall kit, I thought, let's get this out there. And there we have. That is our first card made just as per the instructions of the kit. And you can see that these foil, and these are, I think they're a copper or a pecan color, probably the pecan. Just depends on the way you hold it. Some ways it actually looks black, but it's not. But the foiling, and it really adds something to the card. All right, there's card 1. We're going to set that aside for a bit. And we are going to grab card number 2. And card number 2 has that envelope and these bits. This gorgeous toile, how do you say that? Toile paper for a card base. It is pecan pie, and there's deer and trees and landscape in there. And once again, a white inside. This is killing me to use this entire thing as a card base. It really is, because I could so easily cut this and use it just to get 2 cards out of it. But my first card, I want to make them just as per the kit. We'll do alternatives at a later date. All right, so now we have this gorgeous frame with a tree, and we're going to pop this one up just to give it a little oomph. So I'm going to go a little crazy with some dots. And one there, one there, one there. I'm going to support the inside. I have another idea for an alternative for this one. I think this would be super cute done as a shaker card. And this frame is part of the shaker card. So we will have to stay tuned for that little idea of mine at a later date. All right. Get all these little paper backings off. And we will see if we can put this on straight. Thank you, Carol. All right. Something like that. Maybe, oh, we're dedicated now. We are dedicated. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I lied. Maybe if I'm quick enough. Maybe if I'm quick enough. Before that adhesive sets. I got it off. Miracle. All right, let's try it this way. Does anybody else struggle with getting things straight like that? I'm doing the same thing again. That looks better. Let's poke those corners down. There we go. All right. Now we need to stamp our greeting. And I think this one I'm going to have to use a stamp because it's tiny. Actually, it's not even a greeting. It's just the little acorns. Let me find my spray bottle so I can clean this stamp a little bit. All right, let's bring in our Cajun craze and give it a stamp. Yeah. I'm not thrilled with that, but we're going to go with it. Because this is the kit card, after all, it's not an alternative. I like to do one of each kit card as they are, and then the rest of them I like to challenge myself and do alternatives. I think I need another. Sit that there for a minute. Get the back off. The top of this frame is a little wonky because I don't have enough dimensionals on it. So let's see if I can get it off my finger. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Now, somewhere I had a greeting. There it is. And it just says thankful. So we're going to use more dimensionals for the greeting. rid of those. And thankful. Let's just see. That's not where they put it, but that's where I'm going to put it to help anchor that frame a little bit. So that, my friends, is card number 2. My tree is so pretty. I think I need another dimensional. Right there. There we go. That's better. So that's card number 2. Foiling on that frame and on around the circles. Very pretty. I hope the camera's picking it up. All right, we're on to number 3. And our last card for tonight. Once again, another card that I really don't want to use as a card base because I love this paper design. White inside, so we're all good. This one, we're going to go horizontal. And we have this guy, which we're going to pop up on dimensionals. I'm not looking at the instructions. I'm just looking at the picture of what they did. So I don't know whether they popped it up or not, but we are. Everything's better with dimensions and layers. And of course, embellishments. But this kit only had that ribbon was the only embellishment in this one. And that's because I don't think these cards really need anything more. But we'll see when we do alternatives if we feel we need a little more bling. All right, let's see if I can get this one straight. No, I cannot. There we go. We're going to call it straight. All right. Now we have some pumpkins and a little fox. So, do I want them both popped up or just the pumpkins or just the fox? I think I'm going to do the pumpkins flat. And then I'll do the fox popped up. Because it kind of looks like he's looking over his shoulder at the pumpkins. All right. And then we'll put this little guy right about here. Oh yeah, that looks good. You see the dimension there? Looks real good. All right, now we have to stamp a greeting. And theirs says thinking of you, so that's what we're going to do. And once again, I need to clean this stamp. Should have done the whole set before the video, but there just wasn't enough hours. I was late leaving work because my husband had to pick me up at work today because my car was in the shop. So and traffic was heavy. By the time we got across the city, got my car, got home, got the girls fed and calmed down, because they're always so excited to see you. It was 25 after 6. All right, we're going to do this one flying by the seat of our pants. No Stamparatus. Wish me luck. And if I put my head in the camera, I'm sorry. Let go. Not too shabby. All right. Clean these two. I don't remember if I cleaned this or not. It doesn't look like it. And let's get those back on that sheet. All right. Now this little guy is going to go on some more dimensionals. Oh, I was supposed to do some stamping. Heavens. I messed up. I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus and see if I can fix it. This could be the end of this card. I'm telling you, because I'm stamping onto Stampin' Dimensionals. Wish me luck, because these geese, which way are they supposed to go? I think they're supposed to go like this, yes. If I'd have done it the other way, they'd have been upside down, and then we'd have been in trouble. We still may be in trouble, my friends, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, boy. Give them a good inking. Cross your fingers. Look at that. I'm impressed. I figured I was going to ruin it. That's pretty good. I've never stamped on Stampin' Dimensionals before, but we were successful. Believe it or not. All right. Stamps are all back. We can take this out of the way and find, oops, over here, my tag. And we just need to put this tag on. There we are. And see if I can get our tag on some semblance of straight. Thinking of you. Is it straight? Yes, it is. The mat is not straight by any stretch of the imagination. I thought it was. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Don't want to be putting crooked cards out there if we don't have to. All right. Let's put these tools away, and then I'll bring all the cards in to show you. Once again, there is card number 3. And card number 2. And card number 1. Which one is your favorite? I have a definite favorite of the 3, but I'm interested to see 1, 2, or 3. What's your favorite, Carol? I definitely love this one. And I think it's probably because I'm itching to make it into a shaker card. I think they're all pretty. They're all lovely fall cards. I love the envelopes. Well done, Stampin' Up. This is a fabulous paper pumpkin kit. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight, and that's it for me for this week. The middle one. Good. I am out. We will be cleaning out our trailer and starting to close this weekend. And then we're going to finish closing next weekend. So this is my last Facebook for today. For today, yes. And for this week. So I will see you next week. Check out my blog, my Facebook. For the rest of the week, I'll have cards for you on there. All right, I'm out. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for stopping by.